Idiot. Welcome back, Daniel. Just hit his knee. Idiot. All right. Don't cut that part out. Woo! We're back. We're going to talk about some surprises this week. What's the one you had? Big surprise. That shocked you. Good or bad?
Andy Dalton finally woke up.
Yeah, I have that one. 286 yards, 4 touchdowns. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Who did they play? I missed all the games, by the way, because I was at an event on Sunday. So
they might have played Cleveland. That probably had a lot.
I think you're right. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
I started him week 1. He shit on my face, so I benched him for 2 weeks. It's his punishment. Until you do something good, you're sitting here, and then he does something really good when my other quarterback was just average. So, when I have the Bills, that was probably a shock to the world.
I mean,
their defense was awesome. A couple picks of Matt Ryan, some sacks in there. There was a stripped ball and ran back for a touchdown. Hushka hit 2 field goals over 50 yards. It was a great game to watch the highlights of. I couldn't find a live stream anywhere when I got home. But that was surprising. It even surprised me. Yeah, Deshaun Watson, surprise for 2 weeks now.
I would even start thinking about starting him.
Oh,
If you have a weak quarterback or a guy who's
he's
not
still on waivers
performing,
in summer leagues. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd pick him up if you have an injury or
some guys
somebody mediocre.
Yeah.
Fuck. And this week I would have dropped Dalton and picked him up if Dalton didn't do that. Because Watson is going to be hot. Usually rookie quarterbacks don't do that well in fantasy.
Yeah.
So
I will throw in there, not a surprise. I mean, he should be doing this every week, but he finally woke up. Is Cam Newton, who I have.
Yeah.
Like Cam Newton's been in.
Finally had a good game, beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
So
he had fucking an awesome day.
yeah.
So
without Kelvin Benjamin, though, I think. Kelvin Benjamin didn't do anything for me. What I have, Todd Gurley continues to be on fire.
Dude.
I mean, I don't know if I'm surprised. Like Daniel said, he should be, but last year was
a dud.
so horrible, and now it's becoming a distant memory. The new head coach and Todd Gurley running, it's awesome. It's paying dividends. I wish I had him in more than one league, but to get him in round 2 or 3 is great value.
Yeah.
We'll talk about some pickups. Unless you had some, do you have any more surprises?
That was it for me.
Some pickups this week, some waiver wire ads. Before we start, they're just every week is a new hot guy, and in injuries even. There's always the next guy up. Every week there seems to be another running back that's going to take the whole load because somebody's gone, or number 2 wide receiver that is like Charles Clay is a good pickup because we're decimated wide receiver, but Eddie Lacy. So when I get messages from Graham, not from him but posts saying, "Oh, after this week I'm going to need running back." Why I don't know why a bye week start or something, but there is no excuse why you can't just go on the waiver wire since he lost anyway. You should get priority and pick up Latavius Murray or Eddie Lacy or just anyone. I mean, without injury, just the whole Redskin thing developing with the running backs. That Chris Thompson is hot. There's no reason you should have to do a trade this early.
No.
Unless you're in really
dire
need something and you have a surplus of something they need and it works out. Or you just want to trade rape a complete idiot for fun. But there's no need to go, I need a running back, somebody trade me. You don't need, there's tons to pick up.
Right.
There's like 5 starting running backs that are on waivers right now that aren't going to be in 2 days. So,
wish I have a couple.
Yeah, go ahead. You start with the running back.
Well, Latavius Murray. We mentioned that on the last show.
Yeah.
I think
he had a great year with Oakland. Yeah. He's going to pick up where the rookie left off, Cook.
I mean, he'll probably be a guy that you really...
Think he's going to be the number 1 guy to pick up.
I think so. I mean, he's kind of got a little bit of an ankle injury, but there's no reason you can't see him being the number 1 running back going into this weekend. Well, probably a Tyrod Taylor. I mean, if he's available, and I have him as a backup in one of mine, but he's still available in a lot of leagues.
Yeah, he's somebody you should pick up. Not huge numbers, but very reliable. He doesn't throw interceptions. He's thrown one all year.
And I think that was week one.
And that was the receiver's fault because the receiver tipped it up. I have Deshaun Watson as a great pickup.
Yep.
Week 3 put up over 23 points. This last week he put up over 38 points. And this week he threw 383 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 24 rush yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. I mean, those are Tom Brady numbers.
Yeah, those are impressive numbers.
I mean, that'll win your league. That you could give a couple of your guys a day off.
Yeah.
You start this guy.
How about Alvin Kamara? We were talking about him.
Yeah, Alvin
Kamara.
He's
come on for the New Orleans Saints.
Now he has. Now Dave Ballmer's not on the show. But
he was high on him. He felt confident.
I don't think he did anything that week. But this week he did pretty good. And, Adrian Peterson, finally. The fall of Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kamara, another rookie. I forget what round. It was a mid-round, but he's doing good. I have Will Fuller. He was just activated before this week. Just recovered from broken collarbone. Came right in the game. 35 yards, but 2 touchdowns. Just like that. Bam, bam. I picked him up before the week, which was smart, but I had to start him, of course. So,
Sock Puppet says Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick could be a sneaky pickup with all the Raiders' weapons.
You know, like as far as not for fantasy, but the Raiders should probably pick that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Good pick, by the way.
Watch this. What's he doing?
Now we're just...
Now we're NC-17. I have Charles Clay as one. He's the number 1 wide receiver for the Bills. We talked about it earlier. He had over 100 yards and touchdown against Falcons. So, I mean, I don't think he's available in any of my leagues that I'm in, but he's got to be out there.
Yeah. Andre Ellington, running back, but he acts more like a receiver for the Cardinals. He had 86 yards, 14 targets. The last 2 weeks, Carson Palmer's been targeting him a lot more than... I don't know, is Chris Jones even doing anything now that he's the number 1? I mean, is it even worth picking up?
No.
And that team's another team that you don't know who's going to be... I say Ellington right now, but he might have 9 yards for next week. So I don't know. That's a gamble if you're really struggling.
They don't give a shit about the fantasy leagues, trust me.
No.
I mean, the players or the coaches. They're trying to throw us off. Wendell Smallwood I really like. With the Eagles. He got a touchdown this week. He put up some decent numbers in relief for LeGarrette Blount. He's going to be the new Darren Sproles. Yeah. He can catch. LeGarrette Blount cannot catch. I think he has two receiving catches in his career, NFL career. Yeah. And those are the ones he caught.
Raiders defense, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I had the Raiders defense and I dropped it. Man, but they're putting on some good fantasy numbers the last few weeks. They held the Broncos to just 16 points, and Trevor Siemian has been looking good for the Broncos.
Yeah, he looks good. Lately. Unless he plays the Bills or Oakland, by the way.
The Chiefs.
They haven't played the Chiefs yet.
I know.
Yeah, just
wait.
Well, hold on. We'll stop giving.
Wait.
We'll stop fortune telling. Jesus. All right. That's our show. We're gonna go watch the Chiefs game, have some beers, and we'll be back next Monday with Keith for sure.
All right.
Sorry, buddy. Back in the closet for you. No pun intended.